Hello and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about why the TF2 community is really goddamn annoying, and I don't mean all of them, I mean a kind of decent minority of them, but still the people that watch these are also kind of annoying as well, unironically. And I'm talking about the people that watch the TF2 is super alive videos, but every other game that is sort of similar to TF2, like any other hero shooter, is dead. Which is kind of the exact opposite of the truth, actually, because I really like TF2. I have not played it a ton since like about 3 years ago, but I really enjoy the game still. I still feel like it's a really fun game. And what Valve did all those years ago when making TF2 is truly phenomenal. Like the actual concept of TF2 and what they were able to make for like 6 or 7 years and keep it going for that long is still very admirable and really inspiring. However, ever since the bot crisis and Meet Your Match came out, it's just been a downward slope since then. We've had a little bit of an uptick recently now that most of the bots are gone, except the idle trading bots, which there still are a fuck ton of, and also the support for like third-party mods and overall games. But again, it's still in this kind of zombie-like state where I think most people that are playing it is around like 8,000 to 20,000 people. And that's kind of it. That's still a lot of people, but that's nowhere near like the fucking 200,000 players that it kind of shows sometimes. That's mostly due to idle trade bots. That's not because there's that many people playing the game. Again, it's a really good game, and I admire what Valve has done, but they really fumbled the fucking bag, and there's no excuse, even though, yes, they are being a little more considerate now. It's still no excuse for, like, the almost 5 years of bots making the game almost unplayable for a very good majority of the game's lifespan. Or not a good majority, but, you know, a really long time in the game's lifespan. And also just generally all these stupid ass videos that are still saying to this day that TF2 is somehow this perfect game, that there's no problems, even though it was almost unplayable again for 5 fucking years. Like, that's inexcusable no matter what. And that's why so many TF2 tubers left the game and went to some other hero shooter like Marvel Rivals or Overwatch, because those have, let's admit it, more stable communities and more stable fucking player bases that don't have like a million fucking bots infesting every single server. Like, it is baffling how the TF2 community, like a good amount of them, have gaslit themselves into thinking that the game is perfect and all these other hero shooters are just copying TF2 and they're just awful. They're really bad games. Yes, they are very different from TF2 and they're way more focused on, you know, actual competitive gameplay, but it still doesn't mean that they're bad games. Not by any means, in fact, because they're still very popular. And the stupid statement, the dumbest statement ever, is saying that TF2 is somehow still really healthy with a very good player base and very alive, while all these other hero shooters are dead, which again is the exact opposite of the truth. Marvel Rivals and Overwatch are in a very good state right now. Overwatch is maybe declining a little bit in popularity because the Marvel Rivals has risen, but they're still both very popular games and more popular than TF2. Despite what so many people love to say about how, oh, TF2 is like the most popular fucking hero shooter ever. And yes, again, it is very unique. And I like what Valve did with the game. But again, what they did after Meet Your Match is inexcusable. And again, I understand that they're trying to make a push to make the game a tiny bit more playable recently. But again, it's still not an excuse for the absolute shit show of a state that the game was in for a very long time, which is completely inexcusable. And I find it really hard to believe that some people can just completely disregard what happened. So, yeah, that's basically all I wanted to say in this video. I really hate those types of videos that are just the most basic ass video essays ever. I know I make extremely basic videos too, but at the very least, it's not the most regurgitated slop over and over again, just saying, this game is not dead, this game is alive, this is just completely fine. No, it's not. Like, again, I understand TF2 is a phenomenal game. I have a lot of fun playing it. Even today, I play it a few times. I've played it a few times recently. But again, to completely ignore the flaws that the game has is completely stupid and just knowing you're ignorant. So, yeah. that is basically going to be it, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.